MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Chavis.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
First pitch.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Way outside. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the pitch.
Careful.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Full count still. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Standing
the
in, Alex Verdugo. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Happ is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baez.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Devers has it. And there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, David.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Benintendi.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bogaerts, base runner at first with one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although
Batting
it probably doesn't feel like
the
it.
catcher.
So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had no coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
0-2. Here it is. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Perez, once a Minnesota Twin, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Okay.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 5th.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7th. The second baseman.
So striding in,
Hernan
Perez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. first offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit in the air out to left field. Modi is under this one. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Oh.
2 out, nobody on. Bullet back up the middle. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
And
Cubs,
that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native
fielder,
Ian Happ.
Ian
He's just hoping for something to
Happ.
go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Happ, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up. Chavis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Verdugo waits on it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all five pitches, notice the location, all five down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, this guy's mowing right
Now
through this
batting,
lineup right
the
now, but that's
first
what
base,
happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh,
got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Now batting, David Bodie hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Verdugo's got it, and with it the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off,
ready to go in the top of the 5th. And And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third. And no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's set, and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now
he looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here now is Rafael Devers. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers. Early Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's low, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
A 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The next Cub up, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Chavis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
That misses. 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, you're going to strike out a lot of guys. Your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-1 the count. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2.
2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your
Alec
attention,
Mills
please.
takes over on the mound
Now
here with
pitching for
nobody
the
out in the
Cubs.
6th inning.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
お、健太さんじゃないか、こんばんはです。
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there
昨
next
日
to bang
の
bang
夜
plays at
中の
first.
試合はすごかったで
Most
す。
difficult calls
The
for
first
him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2 is after the easy called strike 3.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first
も
pitch
つれ
to him.
にもつれてす
Little
ごかったで
tardy
す
on that swing as it's well wide of first.
次の試合はでもね、大量得点で勝ちましたよ。
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 and 2.
2 out with the man at first. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
あ
One left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder,
あ、
Ian
2
Happ.
点取りましたからね。
Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. reined in. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The pitcher, number 30, Alex Mills. Your
Nico
attention,
Horner
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
カブスとはでも初対戦ですね。
Swing and a liner.
これ
Gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Hero, that's a one-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of
The batter, number 9.
He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the
ケー
plate.
ジの選手ですね、これ。
From the stretch, Javier Baez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. He's running. Pitch inside the
こ
throw.
れは無理。
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
一番バッターなんですね。
Now the 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
やばい。
Dugo backing up on it.
超える。
Get there as it lands just shy of the
やられましたね。
blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
センターオーバー。
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he
Now
hits this
batting.
thing probably more
The
than
left
400
fielder.
feet, but he'll have to be
JJ.
content with a triple.
めっちゃ伸びま
Feel
した
good
ね。
about the way he hit it, though.
?ここで打たれるとは。
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate now, David Bodie. Pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Verdugo. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
軽く持っていかれましたね。
Pitch on the way.
Nope, ball one. 1-0.
The 1-0. He's taken strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And that misses 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. Cubs lead it 3-0.
Ladies
Kyle
and gentlemen,
Ryan is
your
on to pitch
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen now to start inning
Now
number
pitching
7.
for the Chicago Cubs, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
さあ、ピッチャーからですか。DH がないんですよね。ナショナルリーグって。ああ、モーメントまた懐かしいですね。全然やってないですね。
Your
Kevin
attention,
Pillar
please.
is up off the
Pinch
bench
hitting
as he'll
for the Red
pinch hit
Sox.
here to start inning
Number
number 7.
5, Kevin Pillar.
カッター、シンカー、ストレート。
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
高速シンカー
Ryan
み
has
たい
seen
な感
his
じです
role
ね。
change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Oh, can't spot
Wow.
the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
これはコース。
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. That misses, says the home plate umpire.
入っ
1 and
ててもお
2.
かしないです
Where
ね。
it misses, I'm not quite sure. Boy, good cutting action
Wow.
to that pitch as that's the first
当た
out
ら
of
ん
the
で
inning.
すね。
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him.
Now batting,
He wanted it,
second
but he
base,
didn't get the call.
Michael
But I love how he didn't let it
Davis.
affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
ボール球でしたね。ああ、ちょっと待った。
In
ちょっと
now,
待った、ちょっと
Michael
待った。
Chavis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner.
Ah,
It's 0-1.
didn't
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
まあ、変えましょうか。
Your
Jose
attention,
Peraza
please.
will move into the
Pinch
on-deck
hitting
circle
for the
now
Red
to
Sox.
try to get something started here
Number
with 1
3,
gone in the inning.
Jose Peraza.
Yoっしゃ。
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Popped him up.
うわー、打ち上げた。
Perez takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way.
う
And a
わ
hearty
ー、ど真ん
cut
中。
there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was
It's
hooting
a
with
good
the
one.
Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Pulled high in the air
こ
out
れ
to
は
right
平凡
field.
なフライ。
Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to
Ladies
retire
and
the
gentlemen,
side.
please
Red
join us
Sox
for
lead
the
1.
traditional
They trail in this
seventh-inning
one,
stretch.
3-0.
Ladies
Jose
and gentlemen,
Peraza stays
your
in the ball game in the
attention,
9-hole and
A
takes over at
defensive
second
change for
base.
the Red Sox.
詰まってま
Now
したね
playing。second base, number 3, Jose
ああ、でもまだ2回あるんでね。まあ、この人で。
Kyle Hart gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Hart.
Bottom of the inning now.
Leading
and
up
next will
for
be the
the
power-hitting catcher,
The
Wilson
catcher.
Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. For the current campaign, Contreras is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. High in the air down the right field line.
このピッチャーもなんか体型がセールさんに似てるんですよね、なんか。
And he popped him up. Martinez coming on, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the seventh inning. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through. Martinez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
So runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you go
now
to a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez.
Wow,
and this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And score from second. Throw won't get him. And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good.
The
a 3-run deficit is tough enough.
これはやられましたね。
A 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
完全に左中間持ってかれましたね。
Standing in now, Ian Happ, and she'll take a look at ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, number 56, Kyle Ryan. Your attention, please.
Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
これ毎回これピッチャーの時に代打来ますね。まあなかなかもう8球しかないですからね。2点3点で追いつけりゃいいですけど。 どんなピッチャーが来るかわからんすけどね。
Behind 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
この1点はちょっと余分ですね。
The batter number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
それでも変えないと。なんとかこの回は投げてほしいんですね。
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this.
Your
Trevor
attention,
McGill
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
キンブレルさんですか。
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
伸びのあるストレートを打ち返したいですね。
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Souza going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Marcus Wilson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Marcus Wilson.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey, Dan, he's got to put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch struck him out.
Wow,
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Your
Marcus
attention,
Wilson
please.
will stick around as
問
he take
題
over
はあ
the
れ
right
です
field.
ね、ヤンキース、レイ
Now
ズ
playing
は
right field.
どんな感じなのかですね。負けてくれとったらいいんですけど。
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, David Bodie.
Austin Bryce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh. Up.
1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice
なかなか
curveball,
厳
starts
しい
in
で
the
すね、
zone
6点
and
は。
breaks just out. Just a great
前の
take by
試
the
合
batter.
まくっとったから余計に途中から打って
The
きました
3-2
ね。
pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to
初め見た
first.
時なんか難易度表示され
Retired,
んかっ
and
た
there's
んです。
one away.
Now batting, the third
Digging
baseman,
in next will be Chris
Red.
Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP.
まあでも1点は取りたいですよね。
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
なるべくゼロは阻止せんと。
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
ピッチャーはそのままですね。
First pitch of the at-bat. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall.
なかったですね。なんかじわじわ伸びていく感じやったんですけど。誰にしましょうかね。 ん、この人にしましょうか。
Your
Mitch
attention,
Moreland
please.
will get the call here
Pinch
as he'll
hitting
hit
for
for
the
the
Red
pitcher.
Sox. Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
うん、グッドでええ感じで伸びていったんですけどね。
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's
まあなか
0-1.
なかね、いつも勝つも勝てる回でそうでもないんでね。
A ball and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Hit in the air to right field. Souza on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Chicago get their 20th home win this year. Kyle Hendricks earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
まあまあ、こういう時もありますよ。次の試合は、ダルビッシュさんと対戦ですよ。ゼロはなかなか珍しいんちゃいますよ。大概1点2点取るんで。
Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.
前半はね、1点で抑えとったから、
For the Red Sox, no runs, 5 hits,
よかったんです
no
け
errors.
ど、途
They
中か
left
ら
10 men
捕ま
on
りま
base.
したね。
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes.
この先発の
Our paid
ヘンド
attendance
リッ
at
クスさん
Wrigley
っていうん
Field
です
this
か、
afternoon.
この人も捉えれそうで捉えんかったんですよ。
As always, we thank you for your
緩い
support
球
of
が多
Chicago
いです
Cubs
よね。
baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
このセンターオーバーもよう飲みましたよね、これ。バイエズさんですね。まあ、次のダルビッシュ戦を勝たなダメですね。さあ、レイズとヤンキースは負けたんでしょうかね。なんかまた勝ってそうな気がするんですけど。 レベルが80になりましたね。あ、79かな。もう100に行きそうですね、これ。ヤンキースは勝ってますね。で、レイズも勝ってますね。12対0ってまた。オリオールズボコボコにされてますやん。これはひどいな。2試合連続2手が取ってんですよ。でもツインズやったらヤンキース倒してくれるかもしんないですけど。オリオールズじゃなかなかしんどいでしょうね、これ。これで 2.5 に広がりましたね、また。ここもえらい大混戦ですね。中地区。アストロズだけが飛び抜けてますけど。まだまだこれからですよ。試合はたっぷりあるんでね。ドジャースももうこのまま行きそうですね。これ 17.5 って。どんだけ貯金作ってんすかね、これ。貯金32もあるんすか。独走ですね、これ。ワイルドカードのこれ争いがすごいことになってますけどね。大混戦ですよ、これ。で、次の予定がこのダルビッシュさんが先発予定らしいんで、楽しみですね。まだ、6月ですもんね。まだまだですね、これ。結構やってるようでまだ6月っていう。6月の21日ですか。次が20日。よっしょ。さあ、じゃあ終わりますか。さあ、ちょっと、次の試合はまた、間を空けて、やる予定です。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。